Thank you, Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and welcomes guests. Did you realize what Cindy did in the very beginning of her speech? She stepped away from this podium, demonstrating her confidence and the fact that she had no fear. Two excellent qualities to show right from the very beginning, gathering us in. And then she went beyond that and she posed a question, which is an absolute terrific thing to do because it brings the audience closer into the speech. And not only that, it makes it more personal. Another fantastic thing that she did. Her gestures were consistent throughout her entire speech. I remember when she was talking about envisioning something, pointing directly to her eyes. Way to go. She used her fingers when counting to help it sink in even further. When she set an objective, a high objective, she raised her hand up above her head. And when she was talking about as everyone, her hands went out to each and every one of you. Her word usage was fantastic. It was easy to understand, nothing too complex, but yet almost all of her words were very, very encouraging. I remember a part when she was talking about keep it simple. You know, there's a very easy phrase, the way that I am able to remember it, because keep it simple, actually, K-I-S. I use one more word, one more letter. I'm sure some of you have heard it too. The second S, keep it simple, stupid. I think that I'm always the one who's stupid. That's why it's able for me to remember. Her tempo was not too fast. In fact, her tempo was very proper throughout her speech. One tip I have for her is to perhaps to speed things up to get our attention, and then to slow things down to help us remember, and then to even pause to get everyone's attention once again. Her eye contact, it went all over, just about all over. I think she focused a little bit more over here. I don't know if she's left-handed or right-handed, but one tip I have for anyone is to know your room. If you're going to speak, perhaps come into the room early and figure out where people are sitting. I have a feeling Mike over here didn't connect eyes with her all too often, and Tony over there, well, maybe you were able to see her, but I think maybe your neighbor wasn't able to. So know your room. It will help. Props? I was trying to think, what kind of a prop could she possibly use? She was talking about success. Everybody knows the keys to success. Simple keys would simply help out. Space and movement? Well, I think she could have used it a little bit more, but her word usage and her eye contact and her gestures helped make up for that. In summary, her speech was very easy to understand. She was very easy to hear. She used many gestures and she repeated many key phrases to help us learn it all. It was a very, very positive speech and extremely motivational. Mr. Contest Chair.